I recently ran into what seems to be a common problem with the connectors on the cymbal pads of my electronic drum kit. I found that over time they would stop triggering accurately, sometimes too sensitive, triggering the rim and the edge at the same time. Other times they just wouldn't trigger at all, or very lightly. In all cases, this became a problem, so I started to research what the cause was and, more importantly, how much it was going to cost me to fix it. It turns out that the 1/4-inch connector on the cymbal pads tend to wiggle around as they're played. That motion gradually scrapes into the surface of the connector, damaging it and eroding the signal being sent from the pad to the brain. Here's how I fixed my crash cymbal. Keep in mind that if your set is under warranty, this will likely void it. I had a stereo patch cable lying around, but you could find one like this for about $5, and keep in mind, one cable will fix 2 pads. The only other stuff I used was some solder, electrical tape, and a small piece of heat shrink tubing. I decided rather than just replacing the connector, I also wanted to make the cable a little longer. I wanted the splice to be somewhere it would be best protected and there would be little movement. I figured inside the cable bundle, wrapped up near the brain, would work best. I separated the cable from the bundle, checked the length versus my replacement cable, and added a few feet to the length. I cut both cables and stripped the outer jackets, leaving the 3 bare wires exposed on each cable. If you're using heat shrink tubing, don't forget to slip it on the cable at this point. I learned this the hard way. I matched up the wires and soldered them together. I taped up each connection individually to ensure none of the wires would come in contact with each other, then slid the tubing over the splice and shrunk it down to secure it. I ran the cable back along the bundle and wrapped it up. I reconnected the cymbal pad and added a Velcro cable tie to minimize the movement of the cable and hopefully limit future problems. I'm thinking over time the same problem may occur again, but this is a fairly cheap and easy way to fix it. I wonder if this is something the manufacturer has corrected on new kits. If you have any experience with this same type of problem, please let me know in the comments section below and what you did to fix it, or if you tried this solution, let me know how it worked out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out some of my other DIY videos.